These are my spinach artichoke dip stuffed mushrooms.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're doing stuffed mushrooms and spinach and artichoke dip together as one.
I love spinach artichoke dip. That's like a staple at my house when I was in high school. My mom would always have me make spinach artichoke dip if people were coming over.
Did you guys put it in a bread bowl, though, like the rye bowl?
No, I just did it in a casserole dish, a little 8x8, bake it, and eat it with chips.
That's a lot.
And so I am doing some stuffed mushrooms, but stuffing them with spinach artichoke dip. And we like a little texture on there, a little crunch. So, Jeffrey, I'm gonna put you on toasted breadcrumb duty because we're gonna put those on top. So butter, breadcrumbs, and then season them with some salt and pepper. After they're toasted, mix them with some Parmesan cheese and minced
I love
parsley.
stuffed mushrooms. It's sort of an old-fashioned. No one does it anymore.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant out by me that does it, Stone Tavern. We get it every time, either that or the beef nachos.
My sister's boyfriend, Mikey Savage, he's a chef. He's executive chef at this restaurant called Frasca, and he brings, like, to my Thanksgiving feast, the stuffed mushrooms, like trays of them. And it's just like, and then we have like, I swear to God, there's like leftovers for 3 days, and you just go in the fridge at night,
pop one.
pop.
Cold,
Lights out.
room temp, or warm.
Totally.
They're delicious. Yeah.
Now, a great thing about this recipe is that you can make this ahead and freeze it. So let's get started on our dip, the dip component, the stuffing component. I've got some artichoke hearts here. These are, you can get them a jar or frozen. If you get the frozen, be sure to thaw them, or you can get them canned. So I'm gonna put those in the food processor. This is some frozen spinach. You can just thaw it, just so that it's not frozen anymore. Really wanna squeeze the moisture out of it. So either put it in a cheesecloth, a dish towel, and I'm gonna put a clove of garlic. Now I'm gonna give this just a little pulse.
There it is.
So get that mixed up.
I'm gonna eat that with a spoon right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some cream cheese. There we go. Put that in there. And mayonnaise. Every good dinner's gotta have some mayonnaise, right?
Which is just an egg and some olive oil.
I mean, truthfully, cream cheese and mayonnaise, from there, you can put just about anything in a dip and it's gonna taste good. And Parmesan cheese.
There it is.
I'm gonna put a couple leaves of fresh basil in here as well. And let's get some salt in here. And some freshly ground black pepper. And let's get this blended up.
I like a hot dip.
So I want this to be creamy, but still have a little flecks of the artichoke and the spinach in there.
I most definitely prefer a hot dip over a cold dip.
I think I do too.
I love a hot dip.
A queso fundido.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
You know, like a cake, just
now,
like a queso
this
con
could
carne.
go into a casserole dish and be baked and have it just as dip, as is. But since we're gonna put it into some mushrooms, I put it into a pastry bag, or you can put it into a zip-top plastic bag. And I've got some mushrooms here. You know, I'm just using the little creminis. I take the stem off of those and then take a spoon in and just kind of get whatever is left in out so that you got room to put in all the good stuff. Toss them in a little oil on a parchment sheet. I'm gonna hit them with just a little dusting of salt. And then go in there and start filling the crevices. There we go. I like a good amount of filling. Jeffrey, you got those?
You want to eat that without even baking it, don't you, Jeff?
I'm just like,
right,
I'm all
you just
in.
pop it right in. And then we're gonna top them with our breadcrumbs and put them in the oven. See how fast this comes together? I mean, you can just spoon this into the mushrooms, but I just find that this is so much easier to pipe it in. And this is the kind of thing that everybody loves to eat. Now, typically, I don't do a whole lot of appetizers on Thanksgiving because I want everybody to be hungry for the main event.
One to two.
So, like, if I'm doing this as an appetizer, I'll put out some crudité, some little veggies for people to be eating. And I always have deviled eggs. But I'm not doing a big old spread with a whole big cheese plate and everything.
Technique.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is when you leave out the charcuterie for a Thanksgiving appetizer.
Right.
All that meat, the cheese, the
like shrimp cocktail.
Something
like that, right?
Something light. Yeah. Because you're working really hard on that Thanksgiving meal. You want everybody to eat it. You finish those up. I've got some in the oven. They go in 400 degrees for 20, 25 minutes. I've got them over here.
Ooh.
Oh, they look so good.
My in-laws not only come on time, they come at least an hour early
No.
to
I
thought
every
you were gonna say at
celebration.
least a couple
don't
days
do that.
early.
If they wanted to, they would.
That drives
I still
me
need
nuts.
to take a
That drives
shower,
me
do my
nuts.
hair. You know?
I always give the wrong time. I know other people I give the wrong time to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
you know
they
the
think
ones.
they're coming 45 minutes early and seeing like it's not quite ready. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's not cool.
Those look so good, Katie.
They
I can't. I
really
mean,
do.
just like, and dare I say, like professional. Look at them. It's like,
Right?
this is
Well,
definitely
I
not
am
like
a
the.
professional.
Yeah, you
Jeff.
are. Well, it's not a freezer. You know, it's not like a
Oh,
Right.
God.
big
don't
box
do those.
store
Yeah.
freezer pull of.
But listen, you can easily make these and freeze them. The holidays are here.
Would you freeze
so
before baking? Right? Okay.
freeze before baking. If you're making these for Thanksgiving and you're gonna freeze them, you might as well double or triple the recipe because it is the holiday season.
It's the holidays.
And if you're having drop-in guests, you can have these in the freezer ready to pop in the oven.
Controversial idea. What about the big portobello?
Oh,
Right?
you could make
You just pipe it in that big
because
thing.
by the
you
way,
could just
Sunny,
slice into
like
it.
a pie.
that's a good idea because if somebody's vegetarian, that is a great main
don't
dish.
invite them.
Look at me looking out for
Yeah.
the
You
vegetarians.
are just so
Look at you.
so selfless sometimes. I'm shocked.
All right.
Wow.
So pretty.
Look
Get
at this
in there.
one tiny mushroom for big
Yeah.
old Jeff. Here we go.
We'll switch. Mine's a little bit bigger. You're right.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Thank you.
Jeff.
Yeah, I know. I get the hint.
I'm gonna pop it in. It's a pop.
I'm just a popper, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna get this little one.
You want to put these in the oven?
I'm looking over
there's
here,
no-
Jeff.
I missed one.
I don't even know.
what's up,
It was just it was like
Just
I
taste
heard like a train horn,
Katie?
like a train whistle. Because it was a locomotive of flavor that just straight beeline straight onto my tongue.
Yeah, you know how sometimes Iron Chef Zakarian will be like, he makes a recipe because he thinks so many things are wrong out there in the field.
Yes.
Stuffed mushrooms are wrong out in the field sometimes.
They are.
You know, the mushroom texture
wet.
is just wrong. Very wet. You're so
Yeah.
right.
And sometimes they're too dry. Like the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mushroom's wet, but the filling is really dry.
That's what I'm gonna say about this taste here. It is so hydrated, and you got that addictive crunch on the top from just the deft placement of the breadcrumbs on the top only, not embedded in the thing where it gets a little cakey and bready, right? And sandy. This is so good. I taste the mushroom, I taste the artichoke, taste the spinach, taste the cheese, taste everything.
You get the mashup.
And my
get it.
mouth is like watering with more with each bite, which leads me right into the main event. And I'm not getting full unless I eat the whole thing, of course, which is quite entirely
Which is-
possible.